Now let's see how the case study of how we had used a CDV tool in one of our client. So the client is based out of UK, and they are mainly a leading outsourcer and technology solution in the financial sector. So they had a challenge. The challenge is they have about 40 plus test environments for dev and QA and UAT, and they do 20 at least 20 deployments per week, and they are actually each deployment takes about 3 hours for them. And mainly if the problem, the challenge is the reason they are having 40 plus environment is though they are using the same data set for all environments, they need to copy it into 40 plus environments to ensure one tester, if a tester changes a data in one environment, it shouldn't be impacting that testing happening in other environments. So to ensure that they end up creating more and more test environments, and before we actually went in, they had about 40 plus test environments, and they have been provisioning the data physically in those 40 plus environments. So we suggested them to use a CDV tool, and currently they have been using it. And the benefits are they now don't need separate storage hardware and storage for those 40 environments. So that resulted in about 50 to 70% of hardware and storage reduction. And also, instead of spending about 60 hours per week for deployment, now they can do all within an hour. So that is more than 90% of savings in their effort. And overall, in their budget, it's a saving of 56,000 pounds on a year-on-year basis. So that's a huge benefit for them, because this 56,000 pounds is after considering the investment they have been doing for purchasing a CDV tool and a CDV appliance required for that. So they even after all those things, within 3 years, they can get 56,000 pounds on a yearly basis. So that's a huge improvement of using CDV compared to actual data provisioning, physical provisioning.